So I watched some videos online, and one guy was showing how to do a notch that would then slide underneath this piece. Hang on. So then this piece goes underneath like that, and I can weld on 5 of 6 possible sides. I probably would not weld the top, just because my welding techniques would currently make that a big bubble of metal. That's not what I want. I want the tops flat. So that's what I think I'm going to do for this one, and there'll be 2 on that side. So I've marked it that the red and the red, that's how my angle is going to be. And then the red and the red indicate how this angle is going to be, and that's going to be a T-notch. And over here, this is going to be a 3-foot long piece of 1-inch angle. This is my angle, so it looks like this. That's how the angle is going to be. And then, well, I guess it's going to be the other way, but this is going to be a T-notch. It's just going to have to be a T-notch this way, because that's my sides for the, they'll come in here. Notched the other way, but it'll be a T-notch on that side. So I have this joint figured out, and I have this joint figured out. I think I'm going to change this out to be a wooden, somehow I want that to be a wooden cross bracing in there. But this will now be my issue, is how do I make this joint, right? So how do I get a 45 angle welded there? I could cut that, lower it down. I could weld 3 of 4 sides, but yeah, possibly. So I was going to do just a straight support between these two, but I think I'm going to put a cross to strengthen this. Is it overkill? Maybe. I don't know. But my welds probably won't be that good, so maybe it isn't for me. Alright, so let's take a look at what. So this is how the angle is going to be, facing this way. And I'm thinking if I cut the 45, I'll be able to put it there and then be able to weld on the outside and then 2 on the inside. So 3 out of 4 angles that I can weld. I don't want to weld on the top because my welding isn't that good. They make a big mess. So I'm thinking that's going to work, and that would be the same on this side. And I have to figure out what to do with this thing. Okay, so that's going to be a solid piece, so this has to be a split piece. So that's how that's going to look. This would be a 45 butt to here, and I think I'm just going to make that just a butt, T-butt, like that. Will it work? I don't know. Okay, so that was going to be a T-butt, but on this side I think we're going to use a T-notch. Oh! And then this would be a 45 butt over there. So I think we got those worked out. It's dinner time. Okay, this side and the back section is going to be kind of like a mirror of the top. So I think we got the top joints worked out. So let's have dinner and then we'll start working on stuff like this. Alright, so I've been pondering how to make all those things with metal instead of wood. So this is the, it's aluminum, but this is how it's going to be on this side. So now I gotta make a vertical and some supports, and then a support 45 that way. And I'm thinking I'm going to make a piece to lock it all in. And I'm even thinking, like, I might build this separately because it's smaller and I can clamp it all down, and then I'd put it here. I'd be able to then weld it to the square tubing, and then I'd be able to weld it to the platform. So I'm thinking angle to some flat, and maybe I'll make this into a notch T-joint to get up into here, and then this is parts left over a wheelbarrow, so I'm thinking for shits and giggles I could do a brace this way, and another hand, and then to be like that. I could do a couple of 45s, would give me some room to weld it there, and then I would weld it to the inside there. I suppose I built the whole structure and just built it stick piece by piece, then it'll have stuff to clamp to keep it from rotating and warping, but it's getting to be a pretty big structure for a work surface to weld on, where this is a nice little piece that I could get on a small table and get this as an individual support piece. I need one here and one in the back, and then I could just weld those in place when I needed them. Or, I don't know. That was my thought.